Well, hello everybody, welcome back to my Let's Play the game known as SpellForce 3. So Harvest to be exact, the standalone expansion, even though again this is being played and run through the SpellForce 3 client, well Reforce specifically. This is episode 14, I'm IVATOPIA, and let's get it on as we go and have a chat with him about his sister. Now I'm not sure the options, but it's probably going to give me options to tell him partly what happened to his sister or fully. We'll see what's the best way. It's probably going to be fully, but we'll see.
Yes?
What's your background? How are your professions? Something about your message for Wolfgang? I want to hire. Oh, okay. Maybe you're not the guy for the sister then. Oopsie. I was building it up for nothing. He's got to be around here for somewhere. But let's talk to him. What's your background?
You've come to serve as quartermaster for the Royal Army.
Me? Injured my knee some years back, but still wanted to serve. So they put me on supplies. Then I worked my way up to here.
So mercenaries? I want to hire you. Missionary, show me. What about missionary? Okay, it's not you. So who is it? Very well.
Good day, General.
I was building myself up like, go tell him it's not the wrong guy. Okay, the lost sister, Jairus. Who are you then? Sorry, okay.
Yes?
So where is Jairus? Jairus in here. Ah, Jairus is inside, okay. So hopefully we'll do that this episode then. Is there any more people out here I need to talk to? No, I guess we should check on our weapons and make sure everyone's, now we have some money, is skilled up. I wish I could double this. Okay. Oh, if I remember correctly, the rubbish stuff was the guys up here.
This way.
Nah, stuff's gonna be bad. We're not going to use any of that yet, but we'll see. Let's go stop with these. See if we can get ourselves kitted out properly.
Potions and scrolls. I'm sure I have just what you need.
Thank you. Okay, so what do we have here? My current guy. Oh, I need to bring that separate to see his cons. I'll tell you here roughly, won't it? Con free. So I ain't gonna need further than con free apparently. 17. Okay, looks like the free one I've got is actually better than it. Ooh, set for this. Inferior chainmail. 2020. 1010. That's better in every way. So I should go for that for now. Do I have any of that over here? I don't see any. So I'm going to grab that for me. Is there any way of seeing these guys that I'm here? Does it highlight for them? Oh, yeah, it's changing now. Good. So I can click members to change. Beautiful. So your spike. Will it show spike stuff though?
I'm listening.
Heavy Wolf Guard. Yes, it does. Beautiful. Light. Okay, beautiful. So he's on 20. 2010. Oh, we only have one of them. Oh, fudge. He only had one. Okay, so nothing he can use. But you. 3, 5. Oh. So I guess I'll get some of this and possibly that reward for you, wasn't I? Okay. So I guess I'll grab that for me. I need to get them kitted out a little bit so I more know what they have and then I can sell a bunch of these. So I don't have just loads sitting here. I want to stay on top of it a bit better, but maybe doing a mission or two and then we'll start selling them properly. So I do have money for them now.
Come again. May Tiara bless your path.
I can, yes I can, okay. Because you see we're missing like this stuff. And I know of a helmet. Do you have any helmets? Oh,
The
this one's
best
here.
wares from Calais.
Oh, we need to get that stuff too. I forgot about that. Maybe we should focus on that first.
Adventure, aren't you?
Yeah, you have no
Come
helmet.
take a look. I'm sure I've got something that might spark your interest.
Okay, I shouldn't hit I.
Yes? Want to trade?
So these are already unlocked. So can I just sell these back to you? No. We're sort of humans. Because we get these now, then when we have to get the other races, we won't have to mess around so much. Okay, so okay, good. So red means already unlocked. Beautiful. Reduction. Just don't like how you get these ones. You can't get rid of them. Like, why can't I sell that? Oh, were they because they were the free zeros? Human scale, cost reduction. Infantry costs. That'll make that a lot cheaper to start. 3 grand. Brewer cost. Hunting cost. I don't even need more important than just randomly grabbing stuff. Let me go back. Permanently reduce the cost of corresponding buildings. Drill hole. Support garrison cost. Center cost. No reduction stuff. Fortified. Ooh, farms will be good. That's another like thing for food. That'd be good. Smelteries. They end up building up. Forge cost. Capital. Griffin costs. Keeper costs. Medic cost. Scouting cost. Scouting post. Oh, these are the upgrades. That'll be worth it too. Frontier post. Hunting cabin. For the early units. Infantry. I could probably get these free. Ooh, okay, I need to sell something. If I want all 3 of them. I'm gonna be broke again. So much for getting this stuff for them. Oh, I have a ring I can give somebody. Like shield dex 2. Only 18 now. Maybe I need to put all these back. Okay, Albust. Scout. I think we use the scout, so I'll give it that one for now. Broke
Good
again.
choice.
But hopefully this will help win the RTS stuff a lot better. See, this disappears, so why not these? Weird. Okay. I guess we'll stick with that, and what did I say, the ring. Do I have any other rings? Right now, no. Did anyone sell rings? I was like, oh, my money's finally in good position. Nope. Watch these have loads of rings now. Do you have any rings?
Axes, daggers, swords.
Oh, you do too.
Everything for the wary traveler.
Yeah. I can't do it right now, just bought that stuff, so. Okay, at least we know they do sell them here, so that's good. Oh, we can get it this week, can't we? So we're done here for now. We're focusing on getting the RTS stuff up and running, because humans going to be a big chunk early in the game, I'm assuming, and later on the others will come into it. But I won't have to worry about them the same, because I already worried about the humans. Plus, you should get the choice of picking them at some point, so I might go with more humans again.
Alright. Time to report to Her Majesty.
Where's Yavi? Is he going to say to me this time? Did he didn't last time?
Let's talk later, shall we?
Okay. Check on her. Where's Jarvis? Or are they both up here? There he is. And then His Majesty's there. And again, Pastor needs to give me some more money, some more quests, and even this, I get 1,000 right there. I just got to pick out these, so it's not like I'm low on money. So.
What do you need?
General.
Hey.
I was hoping you'd come by.
Oh, good.
Do you have time for a chat?
Yeah, of course. Not right now, so I came over. Sure.
Sure. What is it?
Well, I wanted to apologize.
You better do.
You know, for being so reserved when you first arrived.
Thank you.
It's just, I miss Tahar
Yeah, that's understandable.
so damn much.
What are you doing?
What
Private
was your
conversation.
relationship?
Oh, no. We weren't lovers. Tell me, General, do you have someone you truly call your friend?
You're just being nosy.
Someone who just understands you?
He's like, he's got very pissed off at a move.
Someone who you know will always have your back?
Okay, I'm thinking like, I always treat these characters as individuals. You know, like a lot of games I play as me. This is not he's Zach. I was just playing as me, I do. Obviously, Super Tiffany, my wife. But since I'm playing as him, so I'm going to say no, not really. Because this isn't me.
Not really. No.
Then it will probably be hard for you to relate. Especially in the months after the wars. We'd have these long talks. Sometimes over a mug of ale. Sometimes just walking through the keep. Tahar was the first person I felt I could tell anything to. No judgments or assumptions.
He's coming back to listen.
I think it's rare to find someone you can just, I don't know,
Trust.
trust. But here's the thing, General. Tahar was struggling. Nightmares, hallucinations, panic attacks.
Wow.
The list goes on. I mean, how would you feel if you had to kill your own mother after just finding out she was still alive?
Tahar was traumatized. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Yes.
Definitely.
It wasn't a well-known fact either. Tahar made sure of that. To everyone else, it looked like the Wolfguard had a hero for a leader, but not me. So when news of those disappearances reached us, and the brave hero of the Purity Wars insisted the Wolfguard should investigate, I argued it was a bad idea. It was too rash of a decision, too risky, and I told Tahar just that. Our last words were in anger,
That's horrible.
right here in the Wolf Chamber. And that just breaks my heart.
Any last words or something not very nice? I can relate to that in real life, to a certain extent. Because as you know, if you watch my channel, my dad passed swine flu in 2010. And I came back from America 3-4 weeks later. I got ill. As I don't remember who got ill first. It was me got ill, mum got ill, and dad got ill. Dad got ill, me, mum. I don't remember the order it happened, but it was around the same time. And dad started getting better. And I'm assuming he never met him properly because I had webcam on and he came in, I'll give some sausages, so it's basically an interaction over webcam. So I was basically sleep, say for example I'll be asleep for 9 hours and then I'll wake up and I would be okay for 10 minutes, and then I'll be asleep for 2 hours and I'll wake up, be okay for 20 minutes, then I'll be asleep again for 12 hours and I'll be okay for 5 minutes. It was, over them days, weeks, it was awful. But I had like little 5, 10, 15 minute rest breaks, again randomly, before I'll feel like awful again and have to go back to sleep again. I was so bad. My dad obviously passed from it, and he said afterwards the doctor that it was swine flu. And me and mum were over it, but there's no way to tell him, but more likely if the symptoms we had, we probably had it as well. But anyway, the part with this I relate to, dad seemed to get better, and he started looking after me and mum a bit. And then when I was getting better and I went back to work, because the day I went back to work and he passed, well, technically the day before. I'm trying to think about it. It's like I saw him that night, and then I get up at like 6 o'clock and I go to work, and then I get a phone call about 9-10. I gotta come home, he's passed basically. So depending on how you class that's a day. But the gist of where I relate with this, I remember him looking, again it's the wrong term now, but it's the way it felt at the time, so pathetic. It's like, and it's obviously because he was passing, I didn't realise it. And I said to mum at the time, as we were going to bed, I said, we got to go to bed. Mum's on work tomorrow, I'm on work, and we felt dad was kind of, what's the word, milking it. Like, you were better, now I want sympathy. And I remember saying to mum, why is he acting so pathetic? And she said, I don't know. And we both went to bed a bit annoyed at him because of it, thinking he was putting it on because he got better before us. And of course the next day we got up and, like I just said, went to work, because again I rushed out because he stayed on the settee. I went to bed, and normally when I get up I'll have back down, have a Nutri-Grain, run the toilet, wash, I get ready, roughly 20 minutes out the door. I didn't even go in the living room, so I didn't know. And they think he maybe passed about 4 or 5, I think they said. But I remember that's my last words weren't directly at him, but more him looking at me kind of, I wouldn't say disappointed, but sad. And me saying to mum, so I don't know if he even heard what I said, but I feel that my last words were him like, why is he acting so pathetic to my mum and that, and I never got to say bye properly, and I hate that. So I understand what she's going across with that. I didn't aim it directly at him, but he could have still heard it. So I just thought he was putting it on because, again, he got better first, and then all of a sudden, when we're getting better, now I want sympathy. So my part does really get to you that bit. That's one thing I wish I could go back in time and say proper goodbye to him. Or I don't even know, as a way to save you from swine flu, because they said they believe, because his age and his fitness, he shouldn't have passed from it. They said it's if you're young, or if you're old, or you're weak. He had a full physical 6 months ago, and he was perfectly fighting fit. But the doctor said they believe his immune system overcompensated, and his immune system, by fighting it, overcompensated, actually basically killed himself in a way. And it sucks, obviously, because I never got to say goodbye to him properly. And like I said, I would wish to go back and just say goodbye, or maybe we could have talked to the doctor sooner, maybe they could have done something, I don't know. Obviously at the time he refused to go to the doctor anyway. And then he's like, I'm getting better now, I don't need it. And he was acting better, and then a few days later when me and Mum were getting better, he used to you know, like me, see like a loved one, suddenly, I want sympathy. It came across like that. Because we're getting better now, you look after me. So we didn't understand that he was getting iller. So yeah, so I didn't technically say anything to him at the end, but he may have heard what I said. And it sucks, so I understand your last words and her being in anger. Technically, when I said that, I was angry because I was thinking, why is he doing this? I've got work tomorrow, Mum's got work, we're both going back for the first time. I think Mum was going back for the first time, I know I definitely was. It's a blur if Mum was going back the first time, or she already gone back a few days earlier from being ill. Or if she was the first day too, but Mum said apparently she did a similar thing. Apparently she saw him and he was sitting in the thingy, and she said something to him and went to bed angry with him, thinking again he was putting it on when he wasn't. So it's not the same. If anything, Mum probably said worse to him by mistake than I did, because mine wasn't directly aimed at him, so to speak. He was saying something like an off comment to my Mum, where Mum was more direct aimed at him, and it absolutely sucks. So we'd like to obviously say proper bye to him. We never can do that now. So anyway, where were we? But that's what I was trying to get. That's why that kind of gets to you a little bit. Kind of know what you're talking about. Even the difference is she was in an angry, stripped at him versus. Anyway, what was it? It was too hot rash of decision, too risky again. Do you think the trauma played a role into Har's death?
You think the trauma played a role into Har's death?
As in, did it lead to some poor decision making? Yeah. Yeah, I do.
As it did, it led to some poor decision making. Yeah, I do. Can't blame yourself. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry you'll have to go through this. I guess it's that. Because I can say you can't blame yourself, but I kind of and myself to a certain extent with like what the last thing I said to my dad over, so I don't know what to say. But I feel you should say something that's just kind of cop out, so I should go through this. I guess that makes more sense.
For what it's worth, I know what it's like to lose someone.
Yeah, that part definitely. Okay, that's right. That's right. The right thing
Thanks.
to say though.
I appreciate it. Anyway, sorry for the monologue. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if I ever behave like a complicated princess again, then it's probably because I need some more time to process.
I
Yeah,
understand.
I get that.
Hey, can I ask you something, General?
It's weird. I literally just sat here saying that. Oh, this is being Zach. This is I'm playing him as Zach, not playing him as me. Where a lot of RPGs I tend to turn into me more. And then after that one sentence to say that, I literally turned into me with what she said and got to the wow. Okay. Can I ask you something, General? What? Another time, okay? There's something I need to take care of. What?
What?
That charm you're always wearing. What's the story behind it? I might be wrong, but I get the feeling that it's, I don't know, important to you?
Someone gave it to me back in Emperor. I'd rather not talk. Yeah, let's go with it.
Oh, that? Someone gave it to me back in Imperia.
I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
It's fine. It's okay, but we should get back to your work now. It's alright, you can ask me anything.
That's all right. You can ask me anything.
You're going to regret saying that. I guess I'll see you around, General, won't I?
And this
Have a
guy,
chat.
was it about the fourth, fifth time we'd come through this conversation? Wow, I wasn't expecting to have a conversation like that in this game. Wow. I wanted to knock out a bunch of these episodes today, and hopefully my RAM arrives today. And I can put it on the computer and hopefully it works fine. And it's my first episode of the day, was not expecting that conversation. Okay. Is there anything down here we need? I'm sure these are open up for more companions at a later date. Oh, can I do that in here? Because I can move faster. Voila! There we go, now we can move around. It's probably best I had it in human form, the conversation with her. See, look at the speed now. What's the direct mode again? No. Oh, he's gone to a cutscene.
Restore Windwall to its former glory. This is worse than I thought.
I don't get it. And the people actually buy into this rubbish?
I am not surprised. King Rorik was never popular. He was a bad ruler, volatile and cruel. It is not half as bad as this Arrakis makes it out to be, but Windholm did suffer under him. It is only logical to long for a savior after a period of hardship.
We should send an emissary to Nogate.
We should send an emissary. Maybe we can resolve this through diplomacy.
We tried this while you were gone.
Oh, okay.
The gate guards sent our diplomat right back, and made it very clear that they have no intention of listening to human lies anymore.
Ooh.
Oh, well, that takes care of
Yeah,
that.
what was that idea? If we wait, the problem might resolve it. Doubt it. Whoever this priest is, we need to stop him. Shouldn't the dwarves resolve this matter? No, that one.
Wherever this priest is, we need to stop him. He's dangerous.
Hold on, General. Windholm isn't our responsibility. Shouldn't we let the dwarves resolve this matter on their own?
Dracot was the second time they have attacked Nortander, and it might not be the last. I will think on the matter. Either way,
Yeah, they keep attacking.
you did well,
It's our problem too.
General.
Thank you.
There is one more matter I want you to look into for your proving, and it's of equal
I've not
importance.
proved myself yet, seriously.
Skadar,
Sure, I'll make it short. I believe that the entity Rondar Lacane mistook for Aenir is attempting to re-enter our world.
The God of Light.
You don't sound too surprised.
I had a suspicion. Anyway, please keep going.
Of course. General Erev, have you ever heard of the Tapestry of Souls?
No.
It's a pattern. Every sentient creature has a spark of magic, a flame linked directly to the archfire, the essence of life. I've noticed a change in this pattern, an irregularity, if you will.
How do you know so much about this Tapestry of Souls?
You're well informed about this.
It's probably the thing in Soul Harvest, isn't it?
Well, probably because it's my profession.
Oh, okay. That makes
Before
sense.
I became an exile, I studied the... how should I put it? The ethereal aspects of life. Birth and death, the miracle of consciousness, the nature of reality. There is far more to the world than the eye can see.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
Definitely.
Maybe, but they are all of a similar nature. Phenomena that cannot be grasped by observation alone.
Do we know about the God of Light?
Area. The Circle and the Greykeep scholars have surely researched the God of Light after the Purity, haven't they? What do you know about it?
Very little. It's an entity from a place between realities that will devour a world once it enters it.
Wow.
Also, several religions and myths mention it, especially those from the early days of EO. An ancient god, in other words. There's a promising lead we're currently following, but it's too early to tell yet.
Okay.
Now you've sparked my interest.
Place between realities. Is there more than just one reality?
Did you just say a place between realities?
Right. I always forget that so few people know about this.
That's because these other realities hardly affect our own world. People care only as far as their eyes can see. But yes, General, there is more than just our reality. Billions of them, to be precise. Some of them alike, others so alien that our minds couldn't even grasp them. But this is a complicated topic. If you want to know more, we can talk later.
I see.
I wonder if that's like referring to, you know, everyone playing, for example, playing this game. So I play it and say you play it at home, in your house or whatever. That's two realities. My reality of what happens in your reality. Or is it a thing to spread into other games like the 4X game? Or was it stuff to do with like, you know, Call of Duty, playing that's the reality to this? Or if it's more specific. Irregularity.
What kind of irregularity did you observe?
Hard to describe. In keeping with the metaphor, if every living being is a flame, then the entirety of life would be millions of lights in darkness. Lately, lights are dying out in a strange pattern. Entire clusters all at once.
Battles?
Battles, maybe?
In battles, people die one after another. In quick succession, maybe, but not all at once. This isn't the case here. Imagine 50 candles standing next to each other,
Okay.
all smothered by a sudden fist.
And what makes you think these vanishings have anything to do with the god of light?
Well, that's hard to describe to a layman.
Wow.
Roughly
Me?
put, they are similar to what happened in the Tapestry of Souls when Rondar Lacane opened the tear back in the Purity Wars to let the god of light into our world. It was like something shifted.
Okay.
But while that shift was like an earthquake back then, these vanishings feel like little tremors.
Very vague.
No offense, but that sounds a bit esoteric.
It's
vague.
not, though. Back then, I felt that shift too. And it's true that something's been off since a couple of months now.
If it eases your skepticism, the mages of the Greyfall University shared a similar concern with us recently. I would not pursue this if I considered it nonsense.
Okay.
Something is happening, and so far, Skadar is the only one with a trail.
Alright, 26 minutes, so I guess we'll finish the conversation next episode. We'll like, subscribe, see you next time, everyone. Have a great one day. Bye.